Warning to all headphone users. Still not listening? Okay, fine. Shut up! Okay, wicked. Am I wicked? Are you wicked? Are we all wicked? Are we born wicked? Or is our government wicked? Okay, let's talk about the movie Wicked, since I haven't watched the stage version. Well, I watched it like a little bit before the For Good movie. Wait, you know what? I'll watch it, guys. BRB.
One eternity later.
Okay, now I already watched both the movie version and also the Broadway version. So, you guys can say. But they did this well in the Broadway version because I watched both. Well, like I said in my epic video, Wicked the movie was what got me into watching musicals. And you're wondering what got me into watching Wicked in the first place? Well, let me tell you a story. So, once upon a time, I watched a talent show competition, and then there's this one girl that sang Defying Gravity, like with those wires and stuff. And you know, I was shocked when she was sent flying because like I've never seen like a Broadway performance before. Like the performance I see is just someone singing in front of a mic stand, holding a guitar. Yes. And then the song itself was like also a banger. So then I started like listening to Defying Gravity like religiously. And then like a year later, the Wicked movie came out, and then I was like, oh my god, that's the Defying Gravity song. That's from that movie. So then I watched the movie. The end. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. So that's my experience on watching Wicked. I'm kidding. Don't leave, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, you know what? Let's start the review with the Broadway version first. I watched the Adina and Kristen's version on YouTube. Actually, like, y'all are so goated with those slime tutorials. Keep on going, guys. I'm so supporting you. Okay, because I watched the movie version and then the Broadway one, I think Madame Morrible is like more annoying in the Broadway version. And it's a good thing because in the movie version, she did this. It's so goofy, what the heck? Ooh, and their vocals. You didn't even need to question their vocal abilities. I love Kristen as Glinda. She's like so carefree in Act 1, but show like the wise image of Glinda the Good in Act 2. And Edina's performance, oh my god, peak! The end of Act 1 literally have me ascending. Like, the end of Act 1 was absolutely insane. Like, you cannot recreate the feeling of seeing Edina flying on stage because damn, my heart cannot take it. You know, out of all the musicals that I've watched, Wicked Act 1 finale is probably by far the best one that I've seen. And like what I said before, it had me ascending. And you know, fun fact, two incredible women who played Elfie in the past, Shoshana Bean and Casey Levy, literally won the Tony Award this year. Woo! Clap, 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 clap. Clap, guys, clap. Okay, not only that, the stage design is also like very, very cool. I love the smooth transition between scenes. And the Emerald City scene was also like very cool. I think maybe if you watch it in real life, you'll feel like you're being transported to that dimension. And the wire that sent Edina flying was also very genius and cool. Okay, now regarding pacing, it was very fast, especially if you've seen the movie before. The first act is like about 1 hour and 20 minutes, but the movie was like almost 3 hours. And to me, I think the movie adds like more exposition and also dialogue to the musical. And for Act 2, it was also like only for an hour, which is very rushed, just like the movie. There are a lot of plot holes that they didn't address. Okay, y'all better buckle up for this. Okay, first of all, why? No. How did Fiero fall in love with Elfie? Like, their screen time is like not that much, and I didn't see them two like interacting that much. Maybe his favorite color is green. He likes green. Second of all, after Nessa is dead, then Glinda show up and gave Nessa's shoes to Dorothy. Then Dorothy left Munchkinland to go to the wizard. After Dorothy left, Elfie show up, and then Glinda and Elfie fight, and then Fiero show up, and then Fiero was captured and the no good deed scene. So wait, if Dorothy already left Munchkinland, how did she meet Fiero, the scarecrow, if he haven't even been turned into a scarecrow? No? Does that make sense? Okay, but then sometime later, I heard the explanation from the Oz vlog on Insta, which is so helpful on me understanding this. You know what? I'll just show it to you.
If Dorothy leaves Munchkinland before Fiero is transformed into the Scarecrow, how is it that these two cross paths? The answer is so simple, and this is where plugging in the canonical truths of all of the different Oz lore really becomes helpful. All we have to do to find the answer to this question is look to the original Oz book by L. Frank Baum, The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. You see, in the original novel, Dorothy begins her journey out of Munchkinland, but she doesn't actually leave Munchkinland on the first day of her journey. She begins walking down the road, she hears the sounds of a raucous party, and it turns out one of the most prominent Munchkins, who in the book is named Bok, but in this universe would not be the Bok that we know, is throwing a celebratory party for the death of the Wicked Witch of the East. Dorothy decides to pop by and they make a huge deal out of her. They feed her, they fawn over her. They tell her what amazing it is of her to wear a blue and white checked dress because blue is the color of Munchkinland and white is the color of good witches, and thanks so much, Dorothy, you're awesome. She spends the night after the party is done and she begins her journey again the next day. And it's on this second day of her journey that she runs into the Scarecrow, who tells her he is only a day old, all of which falls perfectly into the Wicked timeline.
Okay, so that was answered. Okay, third, the lion. He was set free. Like, why did he hate Elfie? And why didn't he hate Fiero too? Like, they both set him free, so why? And also, like, you need to make one enemy to unite the people. Like, why? Did the Ozians have a conflict before that makes them shatter, and the wizard is trying to take control, trying to control the situation? Is this Oz in chaos or something? Please tell me. Why did you have to do that? Can't we all just live our life in peace? Oh my god. We gotta celebrate our differences. And don't get me started with the melting part. How did Elphaba go through a freaking trapdoor if she didn't even melt? Or did she melt and just resurrect? Bro, I don't know. Also, how did she tell Fiero about the plan if she didn't even know what is going to happen to Dorothy and the shoes and the whole thing, that she's gonna melt into a freaking trapdoor that is where she's standing when she's supposed to melt so she can use telepathy now? And how does Nessa know how to read, even though wrongly, the Grimory when Glinda and the wizard can't? And then the wizard said that Elfie was the only one who can read the Grimory. How did Nessa do that? You know what, the more I think about it, the more it doesn't make sense, so I'm gonna stop it here. Hey, at least they dissed on the government. Okay, God, so moving on. Movie version. I actually forced my friend to watch Wicked Part 1, and I forced another friend, a different friend, to watch Wicked Part 2. And well, a review for my friend who watched Wicked Part 1, sleepy. And a review for my friend who watched Wicked Part 2, freaky. I'm sorry guys, I didn't mean to disappoint the two of you. If you watched the movie before, you'll know that the Part 1 movie was almost 3 hours. Yes. I think it was about 2 hours and 45 minutes. Oh wait, 40 minutes, sorry. And the director of this movie, John M. Chu, actually worked on In the Heights and Crazy Rich Asians, which are two very good movies. And visual-wise, it looks beautiful. The set design was immaculate. If you feel like you're being transported into the Oz dimension when you watch the stage version in real life, you will feel like you're being transported into Oz more in this movie. Costume design was also very peak. After drawing the thumbnail, I realized that Elphaba's costume is not just black, there's actually like different patterns and details. And then Glinda's pink dress, oh my god, I love it so much! The bubble patterns at the bottom part of the dress is so cute, I love it so much. And also, shout out to all other outfits. Oh, not to mention Act 2, Fiero and Bok's costume as the Scarecrow and Tin Man is also very cool. I don't know how they make it like look very realistic, but yeah, it was very impressive. Acting wise, I was very impressed with all their acting. You know, at first I was like a bit skeptical about Ariana Grande's Glinda, and I thought they're gonna change the song into like a pop song type. But no, thank God Ariana declined on turning popular into a pop song. And her acting in No One Mourns the Wicked, I love it so much. I love that we can see that she's trying to look happy and we can see the guilt in her face. Oh my god, peak micro acting. And the others acting, well, they are actors, so no doubt it's good. Cynthia Erivo was in a lot of musicals, Jonathan Bailey was in Bridgerton, and you know, he was in West End Les Mis. Ethan Slater was SpongeBob in SpongeBob the Musical, and apparently he's also going to play Seymour in Little Shop of Horrors. Marissa Boudet was also very annoying as Nessa Rose. I hate Nessa Rose. That means she's a good actress, guys. I'm not dissing on the actress. And for both Michelle Yeoh and Jeff Goldblum, I'm sorry. I mean, they're not bad, but I prefer the original Broadway cast better. I'm sorry, again. Singing wise, no doubt. They all ate. Yes. Except maybe Madame Morrible. Sorry, again. Okay, seriously, I don't get why they casted someone who cannot sing for a musical movie, please. And I love how Cynthia and Ariana's voice blend together so well, like even better than Idina and Kristen. And apparently, they're all singing it live on set. That's also very cool. A very cool fact, indeed. Anyways, cinematography was also very good. I love how they use a wide shot to show like all the choreography, and it feels like you're watching a stage musical on a big screen, and the choreography itself is phenomenal. And writing-wise, let's just say it is a very, 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 very faithful adaptation. Because even a lot of plot holes are not explained. So if you watched the musical before and hoping an explanation on the plot holes in the musical movie, you won't get it. I mean, maybe there is an answer to it, but yeah. And you know, the movie was 2 times longer than the stage musical, and you can feel how Act 1 is like very dragged and Act 2 is a bit rushed, like I said before. What do you mean the events of Glinda's wedding, Elfie and Fiero making love right after Glinda's wedding with Fiero, then the Madame Morrible doing the dance to call an interdimensional tornado, that for some reason reaches Kansas or Dorothy's house, and then Nessa got crushed by the house, and then Elfie mourning Nessa for like 30 seconds. Like, imagine if you have a sibling you love so much and then died, and you mourn for like 30 seconds, then goes into slap battle with your bestie. I mean, like, do you even love your siblings, bro? I get it that Nessa is annoying, but didn't Elfie like canonically love Nessa very much? Okay, then after that whole fiasco, Fiero arrived at the scene and then punished because he was betraying the wizard, and then turns into a scarecrow, and then all of that happens in like, what, 15 minutes? And I don't even know what I'm talking about right now because, oh my god, it's so jam-packed into 15 minutes. And I'm not joking, one of my friends said, freaky, in the theater, out loud, when Elfie and Fiero was at the treehouse. Oh my god. And we genuinely laughed at the I feel wicked scene. Like, bro, are we being for real right now? Oh my god, and then the ending. Oh my god. You know, I was crying when they sang For Good. I was literally crying. I'm bawling my eyes out. Then after that, the trapdoor scene happened. Like, why couldn't they just let Elfie die or something? Because I feel stupid after crying because Elfie's gonna get killed. And then after that, she didn't die. It's just like Stranger Things Season 5 all over again. Oh my god. And I thought this ending was not gonna be in the musical. But it was in the musical. And I just can't believe it. Okay, I've been complaining about Act 2 of Wicked. But in Act 1, I also have one complaint that I can't think of right now. It is actually the whole Divine Gravity scene. Like, how dare they add exposition in the middle of every verse? Unfortunately, it ruins all of the build-up that the song already have. And I also listened to the song a lot before watching the movie, so it was like you were listening on Spotify, but there's ads in the middle of the song. That's how I feel when watching the movie. And I figured that in the OG Broadway production, there isn't actually that much exposition during Divine Gravity, so yeah, it's a movie problem. But all of that was my opinion on Wicked, and to me personally, I love the Act 1, but the Act 2 fell off. I mean, like, just end it at Act 1, then it's a masterpiece. If you made it this far though, please leave a comment down below on your opinion about Wicked. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Or maybe ask any question about it. I'll try my best answering every comment. Bye bye!